Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, whatever it is you're doing today, and however it is you have been doing it. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day today. Why is the game not coming up? Why is... It was there a minute ago. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it fucking gone? Bear with. Where's it gone? Properties. Let's change that to that. And then that. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're back. Hello! How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. I know this isn't the usual day, but because of just how fucking hot the UK was yesterday, I really just couldn't bring myself. We hit 36 outside yesterday. This room hit 33 at its peak, and it was just awful. And that was without my PC on. So the minute that would have gone on, it would have matched the outside temperature. So yeah, I made the decision to postpone until this afternoon. I would have gone for the evening, but I have something going on tonight. So, yes, unfortunately, you've got me in the afternoon. Gaylor Robinson, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Great name. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm peeking. I seem to be peeking. It should be fine. It's probably because I'm just being a bit louder than usual because there's no one home at the moment. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're having a brilliant, brilliant day today. We're taking a quick little break from leveling a Horde to do our weekly raids. We would have done them on Wednesday, but we started our first Horde alt. So today we're going to do our weeklies and our raids as well this week. So yeah, it's still warm, you know. It's still really, really warm here. We're only, it's the hottest it's gonna be right now, which is 29 outside, 29 Celsius outside. I have my blinds sort of shut, so the light is not fully coming in, but we're still getting some airflow. And it's not as humid as it was, but we are currently matching the outside temperature in here at the moment. It's 29. Also, I've been bitten. Right, you can't really see it, but you can see a little red mark there on my elbow. I've been bitten right there, and it is fucking itchy. Like, it is awful. So if you see me scratching my arm, that's why. I'm not having withdrawal symptoms for anything. It's just, I've just had a bite in the worst fucking place. Yeah, couldn't have picked a worse place to take a nibble. Very quickly, we're gonna do we're just gonna quickly do this assault because we need the 7th Legion wrap. Where are we at with them? We're a third of the way through Revered. So yeah, we do need a bit of wrap with them. So I'm just going to quickly do this, but it's also as well like the chest at the end that you get. And we just got a new green there as well, which is great. I need to empty my bags out before we do anything else. So yeah, I'm kind of going to have to go back to... I'm going to have to go back to Borealis after this anyway. So... Shit. I really am not good at this whole bag management thing. Even though, do you know what? Even though we have bigger bags now, it's still going to be a problem, I think. The bag situation. I do kind of want to have them empty. So the plan is we are going to do... well, we've barely got anything left on Mythic Uldir. So we're going to focus on the Uldir... I think it's here. We're going to focus on the Uldir bosses that we need to do. If we clear it, that's fine. We're not going to come back and do We're not going to come back and do, what do you call it, heroic. But it would be nice to kind of check in and see where we are with heroic, because I think, I do think we don't need to do much in terms of heroic, because we would have what's the word? We would have got all the tier sets, basically, for it. Sorry, the heat is really messing with my head at the moment. I don't know why my brain is just like, duh, 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 duh. No, you don't. You want to talk? No. But yeah, we shouldn't really have much. So first of all, Wartorn Ep 3, the script is finished. That got finished this morning. I'm very happy with it. I put a post up this morning on my YouTube community tab saying that it could be up to 50 minutes. I've now recorded the VO, and I don't think it's going to be 50 minutes. I think we're probably looking around the 35 to 40 mark, I'd say, based on the VO and what I've recorded, because the VO came to 25 minutes uncut. So that will probably be about 23 once I've cut out all the ums and ahs. But then there's also quite a bit of clips. There's quite a bit of clip footage in there as well. So yeah, we will make that time back up tenfold when we get to it. But I'm looking forward. I'm actually looking forward to you guys seeing Ep 3, because it's one that I'm very, very happy with. There's a certain gag in there that I've already made. Like, it's a separate video file that I've already made for the gag, and it's fucking brilliant. Hello, just here to say hi, going down to the beach to cool off, maybe back later. No worries, Fadeway. Hope you have a lovely time. Thanks for popping in. Hope you have a lovely time. Enjoy the beach. Is over here. Over here. I've just eaten as well, and I can taste. I made myself a grilled cheese, or a cheese toasty as we call it. Oh my god, it was good. It was good.
The Horde might be expecting us to fight on the water.
I do love a good cheese toasty. I won't lie. I'm certainly a cheese toasty lover. Diana, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day today. I will do once we have done these. Dying in this heat, honestly, it is bad. I don't know how the world expects us to cope, because I'm not. You're lucky I'm still in Chromie time. Currently watching a show with a friend, or was. Oh, okay, what were you watching? Watching Ruby. Oh, Ruby's great. I haven't seen that for years. Oh my god, this one is slow. But Mahalo, welcome in as well. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Oh my god, who's messaging me? So, I have So I'm now off for 2 weeks, right? But the show that I was just working on have they're flying out to the Netherlands today for the show that we make, and I have made it clear that to all of the people that I was talking to that I am not a part of the show anymore. My contract's ended. I have been told not to work, right? Not malicious or anything, just, you know, I'm not being paid to, so they don't really, you know, want me thinking about it, which is fair enough, and I actually massively respect that. But the amount of people that have messaged me today, and the messages that I'm getting from the airlines, because they've all got like my number and my booking on them, my number and my email on them, the amount of emails and messages I've been getting from these airlines, because for some reason the UK air traffic controllers are just fucked, right? The heat is causing a lot of problems with air traffic control. It's fucking their systems up, and you know, it's just incredibly hot that things are going a bit wrong. So the amount of delays, we had a cancellation this morning, and the amount of delay emails I've had today has just been unreal. First dehydration, now people refusing to leave the UK. Yeah, it's not good. It's certainly interesting at the moment. How do I just do that? Battleship destroyed. Days will continue to be miserable until temperatures decrease. Yeah, I'm struggling. I am very much struggling. Not as much as I was yesterday. I won't lie, yesterday was quite bad. But it is proving difficult today to just kind of survive this. Why is this not? Am I supposed to hit the propeller? Yeah, I think I am. Okay. Yeah, it's certainly proving an interesting time. I'm staying off my social media to avoid spoilers for Supergirl. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know it was coming out. I kind of forgot that it was a thing. Can I go under and see if I can find the oro barrels on the other side? Oh, he's back. No worries. Enjoy. There's another battleship down. And then we're going to get this one. And then last but not least, we've got another one over here. Diana, enjoy your luck. Thank you so much for sticking around. Much appreciated. What do I do now? Destroy the big motherfucker. And I got a 15-second cooldown on this thing, which is fine. Oh, I've still got these two fans on me at the moment, and it is proving the best fucking thing, having these fans on me. It is, oh god, I've got a little one aimed coming at me just over the mic so it's not being caught, and then the bigger one just there off camera, which is the more powerful one. It is brilliant. The mechanic, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day today. How are you? Alright, let's send this Horde flagship to hell. Or not. Have I got to do it from underneath? I think I've got to do it from underneath. I don't actually know. Hope you're doing well in the heat. Or could it be maybe something to do with that? Potentially? I don't know if I'm hitting it in the right place. I'm just going to keep firing these missiles at it until this one comes off cooldown. Fine chilling in Mop Classic. Wonderful. You're in Siege of Orgrimmar phase now, aren't you? In Classic, if I remember rightly.
We've done it. They will have no choice
Lovely.
but to retreat and lick their wounds. You can return to base. Good work, champion.
Do I go back to Boralis to hand this in? Yeah, back to Boralis. Okay. I did Vashtia quest the other day in my endeavour to do all quests on my Druid main and ran into Poseidus +1 mount count. Nice! Congratulations! I've no idea what phases are. There's some nostalgia about Mop running here and there. Ah, no, I think they've just got to Siege of Orgrimmar in their patch cycle. Is there a heat wave over in the UK? It's really cold down here. It is awful. We've had a heat wave all week. It has been, I think yesterday was its absolute worst for me. We hit 36 degrees, which in the UK is unheard of. But it's gone down to 29 today. We had a thunderstorm last night, which obviously the signal that it's over. And then it's going to be in the mid-20s all week next week. So it's going to be a lot nicer next week. But this week has been just unbearable. That's not new. We already had them. That's a shame. It's lovely today. It is a lot nicer today, I will admit, than it has been the last few days. The last few days have been rough. I'm quite lucky that I have my work laptop and it's a MacBook. And it's one of the newer M5 ones, so it just doesn't get hot. Especially because I'm using it for like emails, Teams, and emails, Teams, and Excel.
Come, let us
so it's not exactly like I'm overworking it, you know. It's just, yeah, it just doesn't get hot, and it's really, really nice. Sorry, I'm just emptying some of these out. Lovely. I live in Oz, summers here, average high 30s, had some low 40s, worst I've ever had was 46. Yeah, I mean, you, geographically, if we're talking about geographically and meteorologically, you guys in Oz are very similar to us. Because you're in your winter at the moment, aren't you? Because your seasons are flipped compared to ours, if I remember rightly. But geographically, because, you know, you're an island nation, and yeah, like, you're very similar to us. Like, the wind all gets caught around the edge of the coast, and then the heat, it keeps the heat in, and it's really annoying. It's like the wind from the sea is like our own personal ozone layer, and it is awful. It is awful.
Well met.
Let's go to Nazmir. Speaking of Oz, GTA 6 is 130 Australian dollars. Fucking hell. Is that for the base version? I don't even know how much ours is. How much is ours here? In the far from United Kingdom. Anything but United at the moment. Where's... And Is it going to appear on my Xbox account? No, it's not, because it's not on PC. Fuck. Alright, let's have a look at the... I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I refuse. I refuse to pay this much money for a game I know I'm probably going to play for a week. Standard edition for us is £70. Ultimate is £90. Which is ridiculous. And that is an offensive amount of money to be spending on a game. He says paying £130 for the Midnight's Collector's Edition. But, okay, I paid £130 for the Midnight Collector's Edition. But look how pretty it is. You don't get this when you pay fucking 70 quid for GTA 6. And do you know what bothers me as well? The fact that GTA 6, the boxed copies are all going to be codes. They're not true boxed copies, and that's what annoys me. That is what annoys me. The fact that, you know, you pay for a copy, you pay for a boxed copy because you likely have a version of your console that can do discs, right? I don't. I have an Xbox Series S. So, but that's because I didn't fancy forking out 500 quid on a PS5 or a Series X, but I know that, you know, I was falling behind. And that my PS4 was just going to stop being supported. But even then, it's... You know, like... If I had one that had a disc drive, if I was paying that amount of money for a boxed copy of GTA 6, I'd want the fucking disc and not just the code. A game did that to me recently and it really annoyed me. What was it? Can't remember, but a game did that to me recently that I bought a boxed copy of. I don't think it was actually that recently. I think it was like in the last 5 years. And it just really pissed me off. Forecast says it's going to go down to 2023 next week or after. Fucking please. I need that in my life. Good afternoon, glad to hear things are cooling down for you today. We're down to about 21 degrees in Scotland. Nice, Mr. Cowell, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Lovely, cool day. It's all about ROI with how much time we spent in WoW. We were paying scraps, yeah, fair. Fair. I would actually be horrified to know how much I've spent on WoW. I could probably buy a house with how much I've spent on this. Bearing in mind, I've been playing this for 12 years. I bought Midnight with Gold and regret nothing. Fair. Yes, for the base version, 160 AUD if you want to have a full game. That annoys me as well. The fact that they are locking so much stuff behind the deluxe edition. That annoys me. The fact that they're locking like a good 4 to 5 hours of content behind the deluxe edition is disgusting. And as well, I guarantee you, anyone that has one of the lowest storage on their consoles. My Series S has 500 gig. I don't need any more than that. But if I downloaded GTA 6, I guarantee I'm gonna have nothing else on that console if I was to get it. But I'm not going to. My PC's hard drive that I use for games is 500 gig. Right, WoW takes up about a third of that. I remember, what was it? Was it Warzone or something? One of the Call of Duty games took up basically all of the 250 gig hard drives on the PS4. I remember when that was a thing. That was annoying for people. Because it forces them to either only play that game, which is just, if that was the tactic, then that's disgusting. But also, what was it? Or it forces them to you know, pay out for another console or pay out for an external hard drive. It's not fair on the consumer. For a fucking battle royale game as well. And not a good one. Sorry, I've always been an avid Call of Duty hater. I tried. I really tried. When I was younger, I really tried to get into it. I just really couldn't, and I never understood the hype around it growing up. But then I was a Minecraft kid, so I'm not really allowed to have an opinion on games I liked growing up.
Aye, that did it. This technology isn't all that confusing if you have a knack for it.
Right. We're going to go straight to Zekvos. Zekvos is the only thing we need something from. All of these are BOEs that we can't get. I just need these plate legs from Zekvos, and then we're done with Mythical Deer. Mythical Deer will be finished. And the next time we come into All Deer, we'll either be on Heroic or on or Mythic on an ult that can actually pick this shit up. And it'll be 7 weeks until they drop. Yeah, that is fair. Knowing my luck, we just aren't going to get anything. And you know what? Knowing my luck as well, I'm probably not going to get these legs today either, and we're going to have to come back here next week.
I don't think we've got that kind of time. Best get rid of Gahoon.
My water's gone so warm already. And the room is 29.5. Ugh. It's so warm. It's so warm. I'm not a fan.
Sounds like a plan. While we're at it,
Although the fan is... Occasionally my fan blows out warm air and then it immediately switches to cold air. So, you know, it's nice. You can very much feel the circulation in the room. And I quite like that. Lovely. Let's get you over here. Right, Zekvos, come on. Do this for me, please. Please do this for me. Oh, come on. Give me these legs. Give me these legs, please. I am... At this point, I'm begging. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Greaves of Creeping Darkness. Are you gonna do it? 3, 2, 1. No!
I've heard stories about the
Fuck's
power in the Dark's
sake.
minions, but I never thought I'd see one. Honestly, I hope I never
Just
do
make sure my
again.
neighbour's on outside.
First console activated.
We're good.
Establishing energy matrix.
That is so annoying. Ah! These legs are never going to drop. They're never going to drop. Honestly, I only did it because I was signed off for work for the majority of the war within due to illness. I had a lot of time to spend at home gold farming. Figured using a few million to save myself some cash was a better idea than just hoarding it. Fair enough. Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to get 14k daily now. It's 420k a month. Nice. Which is well above token at the moment. Then just buy some for being outbalanced when price is low. My sub is running until March 2027 anyway. Nice. Oh, I'm going to wait for my Hearthstone to cool down. We're not going to do the rest of this because there's nothing we can get from it. So we're going to go straight to Crucible. Which I believe is normal. I think we're doing that on normal now. Yeah, it looks like we're doing it on normal. Yeah, there's still a few bits missing from normal. Cool. Portugal, you had an HD rate. Oh, we got 30 seconds till the Hearthstone. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Oh, I still have blue sky open. Let's close that. Then you'll probably already be out because instants kick out as a minute, yeah. But also, I'm going to Storm Song, so, you know, waiting for the Hearthstone will just make us go straight to Borealis so we can fly. Oh, let's do a Golden Mains attempt. Let's go kill Scripps. Let's go kill Scripps. I've almost managed to earn the gold I spent back, closing in on 7 mil. Now I don't spend a lot though. Jesus, I'm so irresponsible with my gold. So irresponsible. If you look on this list, Robble has 25,000. That's my main. That's the most she's had all fucking expansion. That is the most she's had all expansion. Because everything is just so freaking expensive. Enchants during the peak of the raiding season when I was replacing gear all the time as well. That was a nightmare. Where the fuck is he? Is he around here? He's around here.
Put your facts into it, you.
Got a main? Nope. Alright, off to Crucible.
Whatever Azara is planning, it can't be good. Stop
I tend to hold my gold and then at the end of an expansion to spend a lot buying stuff. I know I'm not going to want to go back and grind in future expansions. Fair enough. I gave you a range of the +2 Dragon Edge longbow. Should increase your DPR by 4.5 barring resistances. Nice. For those who don't know what Rookie Panic is on about, he is our DM for our weekly D&D game. Thank you, Ian. Much appreciated. I'll probably have about 1 million questions for you on that later. By the way, what's your approach on gold farming? Because I made myself auction house open for selling reasons. Otherwise, I'd never be able to. Yes, so I'm the same. I can. So in Ep 1 of Water on Task, I outright said no auction house. Since then, I have relaxed that. And we can't buy from the auction house, but we can sell on the auction house. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use decor, housing decor. Because according to stuff like Auctionator and stuff, that's still going for like 6k. And the blacksmithing ones are really easy to make. It just means we're going to have to go around and get a shitload of lumber at some point. But that will likely be something I do off stream. Like go farm lumber and mats and stuff. I do occasionally come on to Matchino when I'm not doing anything. And I do occasionally... what's the word I'm looking for? I do occasionally mat farm, but not often. What do I need from here? I just realised I don't actually know what I'm missing. Normal, let's pop normal out. So we are missing 2 items from each boss. Okie dokie. Looking forward to when I get to mess you up in the Duelist Guild. Yeah, I know that's the PvP system in BFA. I remember briefly entering it back in the day. And I don't actually remember shit. But I gotta get, when BFA Time Walking comes on Turbulent Timeways, which is gonna be... The Turbulent Timeways starts and we're going straight into Dragonflight. Then we're going into... Oh, it's BFA on the 8th of July. Right, BFA on the 8th of July. So once that happens, once BFA Time Walking's up, Machina's gonna... We're gonna level Machina up to 90. Right. Abyssal Speaker's Gauntlets and the Gloves of the Undying Pact. Are you going to do it for me? We got the gauntlets. We got the gauntlets. Okay. So it's just the gloves we need from these two now. That's good. I'll take that. And then for Una, it's just the Grips of Forsaken Sanity and the Leg Plates of Unbound Anguish. Those are the only ones left. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just try and avoid as much as we can just to make the boss fight a lot easier. So in Ep 3 of Wartorn, we're at the bit where we did this raid for the first time. And I just had like a swarm of all of these fuckers try and attack me. And every time I was popping one of the bloods, it was healing the boss. And I was like, what? What is going on here? It just didn't make any sense to me. At all, what it was doing. But either way, Mythic is done. So I don't need to do anything in Mythic now. Crucible of Storms will be the first thing we complete. It will be. Because of how small it is. We're only missing 17 things from it. 2 of them are from normal. 12 of them are from LFR. And the rest of it is Inscription. Which we'll be able to do soon because the rogue that we started the other day has Inscription. Just do it for a long ass time. I know. I'm just glad there's not like a 1% drop chance mount or something in Crucible of Storms, because I will be honest, this is definitely my least favourite raid out of BFA. I don't know what it is about this raid, I just don't like it. Right, grips and leg plates. Yes! Unat's done. Unat's done. Unat's done. I'm off to do some Xenoblade Collect with the drop today. Thank you very much, Mahalo. Good luck. Enjoy your stream. I did see you pop up on my phone a minute ago. Good luck. Right, so it is just this one item next week, and that is it. I am very quickly. I need to pee. So I'm going to run to the loo really, really quickly. I've drunk so much water today. It is unreal. So I'm going to run to the loo. I will be right back. Don't touch that dial. I'll literally be 2 minutes. Be right back. Hello. I'm back. I made a decision whilst we were doing that. We are going to very quickly run to Borealis and go do Crucible of Storms on LFR. We're going to start LFR. Because we've only got one more thing to get on normal. So I would love to get that done, you know. Start getting it ticked off as quickly as possible. So we can get Crucible of Storms as close to completion as possible. Ideally, within the next couple of weeks, it should just be the inscription recipes that we get. But we'll have a look. Fadeway, welcome back. Back after a cool 20 Celsius dip in the Baltic. Oh, lovely. Would actually kill for that right now. I wish Blizz will make rep account wider sooner, because farming rep on all 12 characters is going to be tedious. Yeah, I would love to. I would absolutely love to be able to just carry over my reps and start doing Paragon from my other ones, but yeah, no, it isn't yet. Shadowlands was done in War Within, so I'm hoping in Midnight BFA gets done. Isn't Crucible of Storms sharing appearances with Battle of Desara lore? Not really. I'll get the list up in a second. But yeah, there are sorry, excuse me. There are exclusive items in Crucible Storms, which isn't ideal. Here we are. So LFR. So if I bring up this mini list. Also, Mr. Rasputin, welcome in. Great name, by the way. Hope you're having a lovely day. So yeah, there's all of these here, which are all unique. I'm 0 out of 13 because I've never done it on LFR before. Ever. Or if I have, I haven't got any gear from it. I think, actually, no, I tell a lie. I think I did it once for a video on my last channel where I was talking about... it was in the run-up to Shadowlands. So it was as BFA was finishing, I did a video called 9 Things to Do Before Shadowlands. And it was literally like a casual's guide. Yeah, it was literally just a casual's guide on how to spend your time before pre-patch hits. And yeah, I remember seeing, because I watched it recently, I remember seeing some Crucible of Storms footage in there, which I think was LFR. Because I never raided this properly. I never did a normal heroic on this. It's a couple of uniques in Crucible of Storms, but he's on sources anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you know, I like to, you know, I want to hate myself further. So Ramar on every single one because of the class set piece, revered with 2 factions on every single one because of the set piece, and exalted with everyone on 5 to 6 characters because of recipes. Fucking hell. That's ridiculous. Legion reps were always a pain. I hated doing Legion reps. I think I only ever did it on my main. And then I just kind of not bothered with the other ones. Okay, we got 4 things from Restless Cabal. That's good. Unat's only got 4 things to get, and I don't think we're going to get all of them. It would be nice to get all 4 of them, but I don't think we will. Because first things first, not to sound like Iggy Azalea, but I'm a realist. You didn't lose much not raiding a Crucible. That place was and is horrible. Yeah, I feel like I dodged a bullet not doing Crucible back in the day. It was weird because I wasn't raiding in Uldir because I was knee deep in uni at that point, and I was spending my evenings. I was pretty much spending my evenings doing coursework and studying. So I really didn't get a chance to raid properly in Crucible Storms or Uldir, which is why Uldir had like basically nothing collected. when we first went into it. So yeah, it's a weird one. I fell behind a little bit in uni, I won't lie. There was a lot that I needed to do that I didn't do, kind of thing. And it was just to make things easier that I just kind of sacrificed my WoW time to focus on it. It was a necessity that I sacrificed my WoW time for it. But then I came back in Azeroth, left my current guild, the guild that I'm in now. I left them to go join a mythic guild, hated every second of it, and then came back to this guild and finished Azeroth with them. And then next patch, Nihilotha, I got my first ever curve with them, and it was the first ever curve for the guild as well. Okay, we got 3. 3 out of 4. Lovely. So we're over halfway for Crucible now. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty fucking good. That's actually really good. I'm happy with that. Right, we're going into BOD now. And I want to have a look at... I should have done this in Aldir as well, but I want to have a look and see if everything's all kind of carried over for all the mythic appearances where we completed sets. I want to see if that's carrying over. It looks like it is. Because we've probably done 4 runs of this. And the first run at the end of War-Torn Ep 3, the first run had us on 20%. We're now on 52. And there's nearly 500 items in here. So I feel like it has carried over. Let's pull... Yeah, 1, 9, 5, 12, 7, 11, 4, 13. This is on normal. 4, 12, 4, 10, 5, 8, 4, 9, 2, 13, 4, 9. Heroic... 4, 12, 8, 11. Yeah, it's all carrying over, which is great. We really have not got much left. It's just Opulence, Conclave, and Jaina. And Jaina is Glacial Tidestorm. That's the only one we're missing from Jaina. And then it's all the BOEs. What I might do as well, actually, now I think about it, I'm going to log into the other characters and see if that adds any of the missing sets over. Because I haven't really logged into any of the characters recently since we've been doing these runs. I don't know if that's going to trigger anything. I really enjoyed the last patch of BFA. That was peak with corruption and stuff. Corruption, I loved corruptions. I thought that was a great system. You had to try and balance it, but it gave you so much extra power. It gave you so much extra power, but yet you had to balance it with the corruption effects and stuff. And I didn't mind that corruption effect that put the circle on the ground that you had to jump out of so you didn't take damage. Because I did get to a point where I was getting, silly geared. I was getting silly over geared, and it didn't really matter if I stood in that circle or not. But it was a nice little mechanic. I quite liked it. It'll always be remembered by me as the patch where I couldn't get a shield to drop from my main until about 2 weeks before Shadowlands dropped. I was very salty. Mate, that was me with Eternal Palace and that fucking staff that Ajara drops. That was a nightmare to get dropped. Okay, there's nothing leather. Cloth? Any cloth? I don't think we would have got mail because I went onto my hunter this morning and nothing triggered. Oh, but then I've been on my priest as well. I farmed all tier 4 essences for the title Champion of Azeroth. Champion. I don't think we're going to get cloth because I play a priest normally. Yeah, that's fine. It was worth a try. It was worth a try, I feel like a lot of the stuff we're missing is going to be the stuff we're missing from these drops that we haven't got yet from Opulence and Conclave. So we just like haven't finished a set somewhere. Or weapons and stuff. Or stuff that is unique. Oh no, that's my main. Oops. That's my main. That's not Machicino. What am I doing? I'm losing the plot. I'm absolutely... Didn't even spot the loading screen. Didn't even spot the loading screen. Sorry, I have a work call really quickly. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Basically, what just happened was I potentially might need to call it early because I might be travelling to Amsterdam in a few hours. I know, really random, but I might be travelling to Amsterdam in a few hours. Work emergency. And I might need to go to Amsterdam, basically. So what I'm going to do is, I'm so sorry, folks. I've got to call it here, because I basically need to be ready to leave to go to Amsterdam really, really quickly at very short notice. So I'm so sorry. Have a lovely rest of your day, folks. Fuck, this is mad. Come work in telly, folks. This shit happens. But yes, thanks for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you when I'm back, potentially. If not, it will be tomorrow. But I will update on YouTube posts, my Discord, and my Blue Sky if it happens. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day.